Oh snap, Glaze is going live.
Hey, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. See what I say? Good day, good day, good day. Thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I'm your host, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs. And right now, this is my ministry. What I do is I talk about the good, I talk about the bad, I talk about the ugly. Hey, for more of my story, get your signed copy of Beyond Lucky, the Brian Glaze Gibbs story, a true story of crack, money, murder, and redemption. Right now, sometimes you have to hit rock bottom. Sometimes you have to go through hell. Sometimes you have to feel so much of pain in order, you know what I'm saying, to get your life together. And that's what I had to do. I had to go through hell and back to get my life together. I hate who I once was. I love who I am today. And today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about this guy, Shakeem Bunkie Parker. And right now, just in case you're wondering, who is Shakeem Bunkie Parker? Shakeem Bunkie Parker is a young man allegedly accused of killing the late Alberto Alpo Martinez. Sit back and think about that. Who is Bunkie? Bunkie from Manhattan, 147th Street. Who's Bunkie? And I did my homework and come to find out who is Bunkie. Bunkie is a shooter. Bunkie is a wild cat that basically don't care about nothing, don't care about life. Right now, from my understanding, he's a little off. You know, he's a little out there from a psychological standpoint. He got problems, he got issue. Even with that being said, it's like right now, how and what? What was like, how did Alpo and Bunkie came into contact with one another? How? What happened? What led Bunkie to sit, wait, and catch Alpo out there on that Sunday morning, October 31st, 2021, Halloween? What was the cause that Bunkie felt, What took place prior to Alpo and Bunkie coming face to face? And Bunkie allegedly squeezed off 6 shots, 5 hitting him in the arm, 1 hitting him in the chest as he sat in his truck. Come on, I want to know. And even right now, like, you know, to me, from my understanding, it was an incident that took place probably like a month prior. And what took place is, I guess Bunkie was coming across the street and Alpo was driving his bike. And as he's driving his bike, I guess right now is he probably came too close, almost hit Bunkie. Now, from my understanding, Alpo, like, tried to explain to the young man, listen, you know what? My bad. My fault. Like, basically, like, yo, my bad. I apologize. But Bunkie, from my understanding, was a type of individual, nah, he didn't want to hear that. Nah. No, he went for bad. He didn't want to hear it. This old timer, you know, Alpo, everybody used to see Alpo riding his bike all up and down there. They knew that. They knew who he was. But yet and still right now, Bunkie felt that Alpo was hit him. And he felt disrespected by that. And you got a man, you know what I'm saying, come to you and apologizing, being humble, being me, letting you know, listen, man, it was an accident. It was a mistake. Guess what? I didn't mean no harm, no disrespect. But Bunkie didn't want to hear it. Folks, sit back and think about it. Whereas, what type of state of mind any human being's in when somebody literally apologizes to you and being humble in their approach, but yet and still somebody trying to apologize to you, you know, and you want to carry on, you want to keep pushing the envelope, you don't want to accept the apology. You want to make it more than what it had to be. So how far can a person go? If I apologize to you, if I'm actually kissing your ass in Macy window on 34th Street, what more can you ask for? Folks, help me to help you. I'm telling you, okay, cool, man, my bad. My fault. I apologize. Let's leave that alone. Let's move on to something else. But you don't want to go for it. You feel right now my apology is not good enough. You want to continue to make something, you want to take an anthill and make it into a mountain when it's not necessary. So to me, guess what? You asking for a problem. When somebody's being humble and meek and sincere in their approach, sometimes you got to let it go. But from my understanding, Bunkie from the neighborhood, wasn't making no money. He just was raised in hell. He just had this crazy attitude. He had that, I don't give a F. You know what I'm saying? F the world. That's the type of attitude he had. And as they say right now is, he's a little off upstairs. So once again, when you sit back and you think about that, man, for him and Alberto, Alpo, Martinez, to cross path and to have an incident like that happen, from my understanding, guess what? Alpo stood his ground. After he done apologized, you only gonna apologize so many times. And once you apologize and nobody accepting your apology and somebody want to be hostile with you, somebody start getting disrespectful with you, you know what? Wait a minute, time out. I done hurt. I done removed people off the census for less than that. Who are you? You don't quite understand. Sometimes despite, I don't care how much you have changed, how much you have grown, how much you have backed away from the past, yet and still regards what, you don't forget your past. Your past is still there. Your past is still embedded within inside of you. So here it is. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to prevent a problem. Not saying if a problem come my way, I don't want to handle it, but if I can be in complete control and dissolve the situation, that's what I'm going to do. And on that particular day, with Alpo, he tried to resolve that situation with Shakeem, you know what I'm saying, Bunkie, okay, Parker. He tried to resolve it. He tried to be a gentleman about it. But Bunkie wasn't having it. Everybody know Bunkie from the neighborhood. Guess what? He go for bad. He'll blast you. He like to shoot him up. Man, come on, folks. Sometimes you gotta learn how to accept and back out and bow down. But not Bunkie. Bunkie like, nah, he wasn't going for it. One thing led to another. And just so happened, he probably didn't have his weapon of choice on him. And right now is, guess what? Alpo basically manhandled him. So when you sit back and you think about it, sometime later, whether it's a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months, what happened was, guess what? He went after him, allegedly. Like, hey, the time is now. What is the best time to get somebody? Okay? To me, if you grew up in the street, it's like, first of all, nighttime. Second of all, if it's bad weather. Third of all, Halloween. Everything goes on Halloween. That's demon night. That's demon time. Everything go on Halloween. So right now is, guess what? Perfect timing. Probably was at the same party that Poe was at. Knew what he was driving, okay? Knew what he was doing. And the difference right now, just so happened, Poe got his guard down. He got his guard down. He got his guard down. From my understanding, he had on his bulletproof vest earlier. Had he remained, and people, okay, those you don't understand how uncomfortable a bulletproof vest can be. It's bulky. And right now, I got a steel plate. How uncomfortable a bulletproof vest can be. You know what? He took it off. So even when, allegedly, Bunkie came after him and fired the rounds. And like he said, he got hit 6 times. 5 in his arm, one in his chest. So right now he probably would have survived the arm wounds. But that bullet hitting him in the chest, that was it. But if he had on that bulletproof vest, if he would have kept his bulletproof vest on, chances are we wouldn't have to have the conspiracy theory about, well, the United States government snatched him up again. They put him in witness protection program. You know, they move him on. You know, he's still alive. We wouldn't have that theory. Right now, we would know he's still alive. Because one thing about Poe, if Poe alive, Poe gonna let you know he's alive. He gonna let you know he's alive and well. Because once again, this was his stage. This is what he knows. The difference right now is Mr. Personality. Everybody say what they want to say about this individual, but this individual right now was, psycho. But he had a hell of a personality that he know how to win people over. Sit back and think about it. From the few times that I had the opportunity to have a conversation with him, perfect gentleman. Is that right now is when we communicate, and some of the things that we talked about, and some of the things that we was trying to put together on a positive note. That's the thing. We was trying to work together and do things that was going to be beneficial on the positivity side. And see, a lot of times people don't understand. It's like with me, from my past transgression, and him from his past transgression. Anybody know anything about me right now? I don't deal with negativity and nonsense. I don't deal with BS. So the difference is right now is, based upon right now is, when I dealt with him and the energy that I felt, the sincerity that I seen, that right now is, guess what? I knew he's on a different path. But a lot of times people are going to judge you not because of now, but because of your past. Yeah, he's flamboyant. That's who he is. Yeah, he's going to have all the designer stuff, the Louis, the Gucci's, and all that other good stuff or whatever. That's him. The bottom line is, he didn't follow the trend. He set the trend. And a lot of people didn't like that. But yet let he or she without sin cast the first stone. So to me, when you sit back and you think about it, that night, October 31st, 2021, Halloween, when he lost his life, when this young man felt, I want to get him back. You're going to pay for what you did to me. You're going to pay for disrespecting me. You're going to pay for embarrassing me. Look what happened, folks. Look what happened. That night, that morning, we lost 2 lives. We lost 2 lives. And a lot of times people don't even understand, how and what you lost. Saying right now, they don't understand, because a lot of times people can't even relate to that. How could you relate to certain things that you don't really have any knowledge about? Right now to me, I got this quote, and it's from my best friend. Your new life is going to cost you your old life. Are you ready to make that trade? Your new life is going to cost you your old life. Are you ready to make that trade? So right now, that day, your new life is going to cost you your old life. That day, October 31st, 2021, right now, Alpo, Alberto, Martinez, he lost his life. Right now is, he lost his old life, and he went into his new life as far as in transition. Going back to where he came from. The day that we die, we're only going back to where we came from. Now, look at Shakeem. Bunkie. Parker. Right now, he lost his freedom from that one move, allegedly that he had done. He lost his freedom. So he went from being free. He went from, having an opportunity whenever he want to, get drunk, toss it up. Guess what? He lost that. He lost his life of freedom. Now he got a new life as far as being incarcerated. And right now, if things don't pan out for him, that means for the next 25 years, if he don't take a plea, he gonna be in prison. He gonna be in jail without no bail. He gonna be in jail doing time. If he go to trial and lose, he gonna get life. Folks, was it worth it? Was it worth it? No. And that's what I'm trying to tell you right now. A 55-year-old man, a 27-year-old young man, how they life entwined. And look what happened. It was 2 losers that night on October 31st, 2021. It was no winner. Right now, it was not no winner. Because Alpo died. He lost. Okay? Bunkie, he lost. Because once again, chances are, if he don't make the right deal, you know what I'm saying, or he don't get a good plea, he gonna get served. He gonna have to do 25 years, if not life. For what? Folks, listen, take it from somebody that know. Crime doesn't pay. If I, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs, can change, guess what? Anybody can change. You know why? Good change come from within. You have to want to change. And like I say, sometimes it takes pain to change. Once again, hey, hit that like button, subscribe. Also, folks, listen, right now, take your health seriously. Right now, anybody that's out there, man or woman, if you're suffering, or you know somebody's suffering from high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high sugar, high fat, listen, get your Panoxol. Get your Panoxol. Get your Panoxol. Right now here it is, you got natural ingredients. That right now can eliminate high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high sugar, high weight. Right now, folks, that's what it's all about. How do we help me to help you? Hey, thank you for joining me. And like I said right now hey, tune in, hit the like button, subscribe, share. Also, listen, check out the Brian Glaze Gibbs Patreon page. Check it out. Peace, love, and prosperity. One love.
Oh, thank you so much, Brian Gibbs. I love this book so much. I mean, I was a fan of your YouTube channel, but now I'm like a real up close and personal fan. I really love what you have going on here. And not only that, but I too was once lost and now I'm found. So thank you, Brian, for this autographed copy. I appreciate you.
What up, y'all? This is me, North Star, aka the Coldest, and I just want to share with you this new supplement I've been taking. It's Panoxol. It's good for your heart health, which means your heart is pumping. You got a good flow of blood all through your body, right? You got stamina. You got more increased energy, right? And when you're pumping in the gym, boom, hitting the weights, you feel strong, right? You feel alive. You feel vibrant. And when you're pumping in the bedroom, you're tearing it out the frame. Okay, so check this out. Tap in with me for the new Panoxol supplement, the good heart health.